Hello students, my name is Mustaiz Alam, Assistant Professor, Department of Economics, Nandlal Singh College, Daudpur. Today we will read about problems of our population. Population problem in India. India is one of the densely populated country of the world. It has to support about 16% of the world population, although its land area is merely 2.4% of the land area of the world. In 1950-51, India's population was 361 million. According to 2011 census, it was 1.21 billion. Our population has been growing at the rate of 2.2% per annum since independence 1950-51 to 1999 to 2000. The table shows the population growth of India since 1951 to 2011. The population are shown in million. In 1951 it was 361 million. In 1961 it was 439 million. In 1971 it was 548 million. In 1981 683 million. In 1991 843 million. In 2001 1027 million, and in 2011 1210 million. India's population stood at 1.21 billion by the 2011 census. The decennial census of 2011 indicates an additional of 190 million people between 2001 and 2011, but the rate of growth in this decade shows the sharpest decline, 17.64% since independence. The exponential rate of growth of population annual in the decades 2001-2011 was 1.6% as against 1.9% in the previous decade. The rate of population growth depends on the difference between the birth rate and the death rate. Thus, the population growth experienced in India can largely be explained by variations in birth and death rates. The death rate continued to fall over the entire plan period, but the birth rate continues to remain high by current standard. As a result, there has been a net addition to the size of the population. A study of India's demographic trends during the last 5 decades reveals that the death rate has fallen much faster than birth rate. The death rate has already fallen to a very low level, namely 9.6 per thousand. There is no scope for reducing it further, but the birth rate continues to be high by current standards. Therefore, in future, India's population will be a function of birth rate alone. The nature of India's population problem. The number of people which a country can support largely, if not entirely, depends upon its existing natural resources, the methods its uses in production, and the efficiency of labor, which affects the labor productivity. It appears from current standards that India should have about 400 million in 2002 instead of 1027 million. This excess population is itself a symptom of overpopulation. This problem is becoming more and more acute day by day due to rapidly increasing population by about 22 million persons a year. So India is overpopulated. However, A small minority of people see that India is not really overpopulated because it is a vast country with plenty of natural resources. These resources have not been fully used as yet. They express the view that if all the resources are fully employed, India can maintain a larger population than what it is having now and in greater comfort. There is some truth in this argument, but one cannot deny the following facts. The population of India is very large by current standards. The rate of increase of population is also high, about 2.22% per year. In absolute form, this comes to nearly 22 million persons per annum. Even the existing population is not being fed, clothed, and housed properly. Most people are living in miserable conditions. The modest increase in national income under planned economic development is being eaten up by the increase in population. As a result, the per capita income growth has most reached a vanishing point. The need of controlling population is urgent and pressing so that the existing people may have an improved standard of living. There is no denying that the fact that there were too many people now in India. However, the real problem is not the present large size of the population, but the rate at which the size of population is increasing every year. India can progress if and only if the continuous and huge increase in population is held in check. Following are the main problems or effects of our population. Number one, problem of investment requirement. Indian population is growing at a rate of 1.8% per annum. In order to achieve a given rate of increase in per capita income, larger investment is needed. This adversely affects the growth rate of the economy. In India, annual growth rate of population is 1.8% and capital output ratio is 4 is to 1. It means that in order to stabilize the existing economic growth rate, 4 into 1.8 equal to 7.2% of national income must be invested. Number 2, problem of capital formation. Composition of population in India hampers the increase in capital formation. High birth rate and low expectancy of life means large number of dependents in the total population. In India, 35% of population is composed of persons less than 14 years of age. Most of these people depend on other for subsistence. They are unproductive consumers. The burden of dependents reduces the capacity of the people to save, so the rate of capital formation falls. Effects on per capita income. Large size of population in India and its rapid rate of growth results into low per capita income availability of capital. From 1950-51 to 1980-81, India's national income grew at an average annual rate of 3.6% per annum, but per capita income had risen around 1%. It is due to the fact that population growth has increased by 2.45%. Effect on food problem. Rapid rate of growth of population has been the root cause of food problem. Shortage of food grains hampers economic development in two ways. A. People do not get sufficient quantity of food due to low availability of food, which affects their health and productivity. Low productivity causes low per capita income and thus poverty. B. Shortage of food grains obliges the underdeveloped countries to import food grains from abroad. So a large part of foreign exchange is spent on it. So development work suffers. So rise in population cause food problem. Problem of unemployment. Large size of population results in large army of labor force, but due to shortage of capital resources, it becomes difficult to provide gainful employment to the entire working population. Disguised unemployment in rural areas and open unemployment in urban areas are the normal features of an underdeveloped country like India. Number 6, low standard of living. Rapid growth of population accounts for low standard of living in India. Even the bare necessities of life are not available adequately. According to Dr. Chandrasekhar, population in India increased by about 1.60 crore. It requires 121 lakh tons of food grains, 1.9 lakh meters of clothes, and 2.6 lakh houses and 52 lakh additional jobs. Number 7, poverty. Rising population increases poverty in India. People have to spend a large proportion of their resources for bringing up of their wards. It results into less saving and low rate of capital formation. Hence, improvement in production technique becomes impossible. It means low productivity of labor. Number 8, burden of unproductive consumers. In India, a large number of children are dependent. Old persons above the age of 60 and many more in the age group of 15 to 59 do not find employment. In 2001, working population was 39.2%, while 60.8% are unproductive workers. This high degree of dependency is due to high rate of dependent children. This dependency adversely affects effective saving. Number 9, population and social problems. Population explosion gives rise to a number of social problems. It leads to migration of people from rural areas to the urban areas, causing the growth of slum areas. People live in most unhygienic and insanitary conditions. Number 10, more pleasure on land. Rising rate of population growth exerts pressure on land. On the one hand, per capita availability of land goes on diminishing, and on the other, the problem of subdivision and fragmentation of holding goes on increasing. It adversely affects the economic development of the country. Number 11, pressure on environment. Population explosion leads to environmental degradation. Higher birth rates brings more pollution, more toxic wastage, and damages to biosphere. Briefly speaking, population explosion hinders the economic development. It should be controlled effectively. So that's all in this lecture of problem of our population. Thank you.